Welcome to the ProtoART. Be sure to like and subscribe for new content. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the ProtoART. So for today, I'm going to give you my top 5 websites I like using when I'm creating some graphic work, whether it's working on something in Photoshop, if I'm hand drawing something, whatever it may be. Starting off are my 2 favorite websites I use for my fonts. One called 1001 Fonts. Pretty straightforward. They offer a ton of options and update this pretty frequently, I should say. You just hit the download button, gives you a zip file. You open the zip file that's usually like a .ttf file. Double click that to install. You're good to go. At number 4 is thefont.com. So this one has a ton of options too, but this also gives you the option to donate to the creator of the font, which is really cool to give back to the artists who make this, because you know we're poor, we need some money. So be sure to check this one out and support your local artists. So yeah, it just has a ton of options. If you can't find something on here, then you'll probably find it on the other one, but most of the time you'll find it on thefont.com. Like I said, really cool website, helped me in a pinch plenty of times, and you can create some really cool stuff with it. Coming in at number 3 is GraphicRiver.net. They have a ton of things for you. They have fonts, they have templates for your web design, they have stuff for video, they have a little bit of everything there. But the drawback is it's not free. Most of it is pretty cheap though. It's an affordable price, for what you're getting. Most of these actions you can recreate yourself. There are a lot of tutorials on how to make these actions on YouTube. I think I even have some on my channel. But check it out. Like I said, if you're looking for something that's pretty quick and the quality is pretty on point, I would say check out GraphicRiver.net. On to the next. So that was 2 different font websites. This kind of was along the same lines. But if you want to improve on your traditional art form or artwork, and practicing on figure drawing is one of my favorite websites. It's called ReferenceSketchDaily.net. So this thing has a ton of options too. You can choose if you want to, practice drawing structures, animals, body parts, and the overall body. So you can choose between male or female. You can see, choose if you want them clothed or unclothed. I'll say clothed for this demonstration. You can say what pose you want them to have. I'll leave it as all because I don't really care. You can choose what view, front, side, back, above, below. You can have a time limit on it. So if you're in class mode, I should say, with the box checked, it'll give you 30-minute increments like if you were in a real class situation. 30 minutes to an hour to 6 hours. But if you've never taken a reference drawing, like live drawing class ever, this is kind of what it's like. You have 30 seconds to a minute on average if you were to go to like a live drawing. So you go there with your notebook, your pencil, the model hits a pose, you try to draw them, you work on your art skills. If you don't have that as an option, especially right now, this is the next best thing. So you choose whatever options you want, hit start, it'll load an image for 30 seconds. You can also pause the image if you need more time to draw, or you can hit the little button over here, the little speed by button, whatever, the skip button. It'll go to the next image and you can continue. But it's just a really cool way to kind of help improve your art skills and work on your figure drawing if you need, help in that department. Everyone does. It takes a ton of time, a ton of years and blood, sweat, and tears to put into it to really get good at your artwork. So why not give you a good tool to help you along the way? So last but not least, if you're trying to work on your, you need something for your graphics, if you're trying to work on your Photoshop skills and you need some high-end quality photos, Unsplash.com has a ton of images. So you have your people, you have your environment, your nature drawings, your photography, you have your images of a little bit of everything on this website. And like I said, the quality is really, really nice. You're not getting some little pixelated stuff with a bunch of like watermarks on it. Like, this is really high content, high quality content. So do, be favorable. Give credit to the artists that you use the artwork from, their photos from, because people took time to take these photos and upload it to the site. So, give credit where credit's due. But if you do need some really cool stuff to use for your Photoshop projects, maybe you want to create some really cool landscape photos, if you want to create some kind of weird artwork, and I want this hallway, it's really simple. I like this image, I would hit the little download button. Boom. Downloads. It tells me who did this, which was the name of the photographer who did this, so I can give credit to that person in my own artwork. Just, you want to be fair, you want to be favorable, and you want to be honest about what you're doing, because you want someone to do the same with your own artwork. But this is just a really cool website that has a ton of photos, a ton of stock images. There are others that are like this, but most of them are paid services, which I can't knock it because everyone needs to, needs to eat and put food on the table. But damn, if you're a little broke and you don't have that much money to spend, this is a good way to go. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this top 5 website. Like I said, there's 1001 fonts, there's The Font, and there's GraphicRiver, which all have like really cool fonts and stuff for like kind of Photoshop kind of content. And this kind of falls under that same category of Unsplash.com with really high-end photography. And if you just want to improve on your overall art skills, you have your sketching website, which is the reference website here. And like I said, there's a ton of photos to choose from, all kinds of different poses, action scenes. If you just want to work on your art skills, whether if you're using traditional art, if you're sculptors and you want like an image to sculpt and you just need something as a reference. If you're, if you like painting, you like drawing with markers or pencils, same thing. Just need a cool reference, good site to use. Anyway, guys, as always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you never miss out on a new video. Be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.